And we are live on the air. Welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're doing fantastically awesome, my friend. I'm excited to be back with you again. Welcome to this module. Welcome to the PPC Traffic module. Man, this stuff is awesome. Very, very cool stuff. I'm going to be showing you some very ninja type traffic getting methods, and you know, I'm going to show you here in this module. I'm going to keep it very short actually, because I don't want to talk a lot. I want to actually show you, and I would rather have you get in there and start kind of playing with this stuff, okay? Very, very cool stuff. You know, when people think about pay-per-click, they think of what? What do you think when I tell you pay-per-click? What do you think of right away? Like, what's your first thought? Google, right? Google, maybe Yahoo. Well, Yahoo is cool. Google, they're still a cool company, but I don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't advertise on Google for, especially for pay-per-click. You know, and so what this module is all about, and why I'm so excited about sharing this with you, is because you know I have been running pay-per-click traffic on on some underground networks that I haven't seen anybody really talk about. And I have been just killing it with you know, as far as return on my investment and just, you know, overall success and just the amount of traffic that's available to you. Very, very highly targeted traffic. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to present these strategies to you here. Again, what I want you to fish for is strategies. Okay, what I want you to fish for is ideas. And then what I want you to do, if you would, of course, I cannot make you do anything, you know. I'm just here to show you what I'm doing, and we're just kind of hanging out here, right? I'm just basically walking you through different ideas and different ways to get traffic to your website. You would have to go out there and, you know, put this stuff to the test. What I'm going to show you in this module is I'm going to show you how to go and advertise, check this out, on sites like foxnews.com, right? How do you put your ads up on, you know, New York Post? How do you put your ads on like CNN.com and, you know, MSNBC.com and all those sites, right? How do you go to, you know, how do you go to a search engine, right? Or a better yet, network of search engines, right? And place your ads. You know, when somebody searches, you know, for a particular keyword, right? And then there's all these different ads right here that pop up, right, as advertisements. And then there are some ads over here that pop up as advertisements, right? How do you place here, and how do you outsmart your so-called competition, right? How do you do it effectively? How do you do it cheaply without paying like $10 to Google to place your ad over here? And most importantly, how do you target your ad and your audience so that when people are searching for this keyword, they are hot, right? Now, here's something I want to make sure that you understand. When it comes to traffic, not every traffic is created equal, okay? So let me explain what I mean by that. When you are sending out a solo ad, right, through an agency or through a publisher or through an advert or whatever, right? So if you send out a solo, you know, if you send out an email, okay, to get traffic, and you're, you know, mailing somebody else's list, you got to realize, see, most people, the reason most people fail is because they just don't, you know, they just don't. I want to be very compliant, so I'm gonna try to say it softly, right, as softly as I can. People just don't take the time to kind of step back and put themselves in this person's shoes, right? The person who is out there on the internet, whether they're going to Google or Yahoo or, you know, any like CNN.com or whatever, right? What's going on in their mind, right? When somebody opens up an email, well, what's the mindset of a person who just opened an email? Well, the mindset of that person, typically, why do you open your emails? Do you open your emails just expect and just being like fired up about seeing all the ads and all the solo ads and all the different promotional, you know, emails that you got for today? Or do you check your email to see, you know, maybe you got an email from a friend, maybe you got an email from somebody that you know, or, you know, kind of been expecting an email, right? So you got to understand your prospect's mindset based on where they're coming or how you're reaching them. Does that make sense? So if somebody is checking their email, for example, right? If we go to an email and then we advertise in person's inbox, their mindset is, you know what? I'm not looking for ads, right? I just want to check out, see what, you know, what my friends sent me today, if there is an update from my mother, father, kids, whatever, right? That's what people go to check their email for, okay? So you need to talk to them in a way that would interrupt what they're doing, okay, and make them pay attention to you. So it's kind of like interruption. It's like interruption marketing is what it is, right? You need to stand out in their inbox, right, amongst your competition. So that's why writing a compelling headline is important, right? It's entering, you know, kind of like get their attention and make them pay attention to you for just like a second or two, right? For you to get their attention through the headline, because they did not expect you to be in their inbox, right? When you are advertising on a search engine, right, or on Yahoo or Bing or Google, all those sites, and somebody enters a keyword, what's going on through their mind? Well, they're in a research mode most of the time, okay? So if they are researching a particular keyword, a company, a product, whatever, right? Their mindset is, you know what, I want to get more information on whatever they're looking for, okay? So you, as a smart marketer, what you need to understand is how do you enter a conversation that's already going on in their mind when they're on this website, on this search engine. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to do that, basically. It's a very simple process. You need a couple things, okay? We need a set of what's called keywords, what we're going to target, right? I'm going to show you how to target. I'm going to show you what I do, okay? I don't know what a lot of people are doing out there, but you know what? I know one thing for sure. This stuff works like gangbusters for me, right? And I'm just going to show you what I'm doing personally, okay? There's different ways to target. I want to target my stuff exactly. So I would much rather have a smaller, right, especially when I'm advertising on search engines with pay-per-click, because I'm going to be paying for every time somebody clicks on my ad, regardless if they take action after they clicked on it or not, regardless if they opted in or bought anything or not, I'm still paying money here, right? I want to be as targeted, as precise, as selective as I possibly can. Why? Because I don't want to blow my budget, right? Yeah, I can set my, daily spendings and all that, but you know what? At the end of the day, I want people to take action. I want to kind of weed out people who are not interested. So I want to target them as much as I can for countries. I want to target them for specific areas. Like if you're running specific area-related, geographical related kind of service or ads or products or whatever you're doing out there. Okay, and I want to make sure that I am very, very selective. Like when I enter my keywords, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. My keywords, okay, are going to be in brackets, okay? Tip number one for you for today. Put your keywords in brackets like this, okay? When you put your keywords in brackets, you are targeting exact keywords. So if somebody searches, how do I make money working from home in the state of Nevada? You put the whole thing, right? Yeah, that's right. The whole thing in brackets. How do I make money work from home, in the state of Nevada? You would put the whole thing in here, and that's exactly the person you're going to be targeting. So if somebody puts, like if you don't have these brackets, you would put, how do I work from home? You know what, your keyword might be triggered, but if you just want to, if you're just looking for people who are looking to work from home in the state of Nevada, then you will be wasting a ton of clicks and a ton of money by attracting and having people who are not in Nevada clicking on your ad, and if they're not qualified, you get the point, right? I'm going to teach you how to do that right now. So very excited for you for that. There's two things that we will need. Just two. Listen, so many people, I told you this before, and I want you to remember this. So many marketers out there, they just want to overcomplicate a simple thing, very simple thing, okay? Pay-per-click, listen, it's easy, super easy, okay? You will get it, I promise you. You will get it. Just start playing around with it. Set your budget to very low, $10 a day, $5 a day, whatever, right? And you'll get it, okay? Just do it, okay? Don't listen to anybody who tells you, well, it's kind of dangerous to go and do PPC and and you can lose your shirt. You can if you're not setting your budget, if you're not limiting your your spending limit and all of that, right? But what I want you to do is I want you to understand, I want you to get these strategies, I want you to understand how this stuff works, because this right here, there is hardly any competition right now after all the Google slaps and all that stuff that's been going on in the industry over the last several years. There's hardly any competition on pay-per-click right now. Okay? Number one, most marketers don't even know some of the sources I'm going to share with you. They just think Google. Well, if I can't get on Google, then I might as well just not do PPC at all, right? Big mistake. Fortunately for us, we know how to do this. So the bids are now a lot smaller, okay, on these other networks. Competition, almost non-existent. And, this becomes now our playground. And there is so many underground networks that can reach, you can literally reach millions of people per day if you had, obviously budget that's big enough to go and search. So my friend, the sky is the limit. I'm going to show you how to do it. We need two things. We need set of keywords, okay? We need a set of keywords, and we need networks. That's it. What you do, you go to a network. I'm going to give you some recommendations, okay? The ones that I use personally. You go to a network, you create a free account most of the time. You set up your campaign, put your headline, put your ad copy, put your link. You load up with the keywords or select a category where you want it to run. You click go, bam, your ad is running, and you set your daily budget like $10 a day, $5 a day, and just kind of monitor it. Tomorrow you come back and you see how it's doing for you. You see what kind of conversions you're getting. And what you can do is you can split test. You can split test your ads, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video. All right? So again, kind of, a little rant about, PPC stuff. I love it. You will like it as well. Just dive into it and do it. Okay? I'll see you in the next video.